your Storm Track weather with meteorologist Christina Reese.
Good evening, Northeast Kansas. Thanks for joining us here on KSNT News. Most of us will just see mostly cloudy skies for tonight, but there is a slight rain chance. However, we are tracking more promising storm chances by midweek, and it does go along with this more humid stretch. We got a taste of the humid air for today, but it's really not going to budge much for the next few days. You can see a layer of clouds over the Little Apple right now, but we see a little bit more of a break up in the clouds over West Topeka. We're at 82 degrees right now. Feels like 85 though, but officially we hit a high of 83 so far for today after hitting a morning low of 60 degrees. Across the board though, we are in the 80s across Northeast Kansas. 80 on the dot for Hiawatha, 81 though for Burlington, 84 for Marysville and Clay Center, and you're down to 82 degrees in Junction City. Now temperature-wise, it's not the biggest difference compared to yesterday, but it feels a little bit different out there. Dew points are that measurement of how much moisture is in the air, primarily in the mid to upper 60s, and that adds that extra bit of stuffiness in the air. It's not oppressively muggy by any means, but you feel a little bit more uncomfortable out there. And like I alluded to, that more humid air does not budge much. Now, overnight tonight, some of us will hold on to some patches of more humid air before we see that spread a little bit more throughout the day tomorrow. So it will feel very much like it did today, but we are tracking more muggy air to set up on Tuesday, and that goes along with more rain chances in the mix as well. Rain, not the case right now as satellite and radar shows. We are just contending with some of that stubborn cloud cover, but again, we've seen some breaks, especially right along I-70 and so, but we are keeping a close eye on a waiting game off to our northwest. We are waiting for this more potent line of showers and storms to develop over Nebraska. You can see some isolated storms starting to pop. Now, this looks to be similar to what it did yesterday. If this holds together long enough, it will sag off to the south and southeast. It could clip some of us, and Future Track picks up on that pretty well. Now, this will be later tonight between 10 o'clock and midnight. We could see some areas like Republic and Cloud County, maybe even Washington County, start to see the first drops of rain. Now, as this progresses more into the central portion of the region, if it still even holds together at this point, it will lose a lot of its luster. So the heaviest of the rain could impact some of our western areas, but overall we are looking at just mainly cloudy skies overnight tonight. But for the most part, as we wake up tomorrow morning, we look to be dry, just contending with some of that cloud cover still. But as the day progresses on Monday, we'll squeeze out a little bit more sunshine as well. For tonight, though, calling for a low of 66 degrees. That additional cloud cover will keep us slightly warmer with that slight rain chance as well. Breaking down tomorrow's forecast again, as you wake up tomorrow morning, will be mainly dry, partly cloudy for your lunchtime plans as we warm up to right around 80 degrees, but we'll expect some clearing as we get closer to sunset. A final check at our KSNT Storm Track 7-day forecast shows more rain chances into Tuesday. Best chance of rain, though, rumbles in on Wednesday. Even so, we're looking at our temperatures to not change much over the next few days, just mid to upper 80s, but we keep some of that humid air in place.